Can AI create life-saving drugs faster than nature itself? The journey of drug discovery has evolved through time from chance encounters to systematic exploration. Historically, many groundbreaking drugs were discovered almost by accident. Take penicillin, for instance, found serendipitously by Alexander Fleming, which revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections. As science progressed, the process became more structured. Classical pharmacology emerged, where scientists screened natural and synthetic compounds to uncover substances with therapeutic effects, often without fully understanding the biological target they influenced. The sequencing of the human genome then opened new avenues. With access to detailed genetic information, researchers shifted to reverse pharmacology, where large libraries of compounds were screened against specific, isolated biological targets believed to alter disease pathways. This method proved transformative, enabling breakthroughs like statins and beta blockers, targeting precise bodily systems with remarkable efficacy. Yet this rigorous approach is neither quick nor cheap. Today, despite technological advancements, the path from discovery to market remains fraught with challenges, demanding extensive resources and collaboration between government, academia, and industry. As we stand on the brink of a new era, the potential of AI and quantum computing beckons. Could these innovations finally accelerate drug discovery to machine speed? Chemical libraries are rapidly tested against the target to identify potential candidates. This modern methodology aims to streamline the identification of promising compounds that might have therapeutic benefits. Yet, despite the advances in high-throughput screening and the vast chemical libraries at researchers' disposal, the journey from initial discovery to a market-ready drug remains dauntingly complex and expensive. The painstaking process of refining these hits involves medicinal chemistry to optimize their properties. Scientists strive to enhance affinity and selectivity, while also improving metabolic stability and oral bioavailability. Each modification is a step closer to an ideal compound, but it is fraught with uncertainty and risk. Even after a potential drug is identified, it must undergo extensive testing in cells and animals before any clinical trials can be considered, further prolonging the timeline. Financially, the stakes are high. The cost of bringing a single new molecular entity to market was estimated at about $1.8 billion in 2010. These costs are often borne by pharmaceutical companies and investors, while basic research is largely funded by governments and philanthropic organizations. As we venture further, the question remains, can the integration of AI and quantum computing truly overcome these barriers, transforming drug discovery into a more efficient and cost-effective process? Chemical libraries are tested for activity against the target. This method, while powerful, can be time-consuming and costly. Enter artificial intelligence, transforming the landscape of drug discovery. AI leverages algorithms and machine learning models to sift through vast troves of chemical data at unprecedented speed, identifying potential drug candidates far more swiftly than traditional methods. In classical pharmacology, researchers painstakingly tested individual compounds against biological targets, but AI can analyze millions of compounds in a fraction of the time. This technology doesn't just accelerate the process, it enhances precision. By learning patterns in the data, AI can predict which molecules are likely to interact beneficially with specific protein targets, helping to refine the selection process early on. Moreover, AI can integrate data from disparate sources, drawing insights from biological, chemical, and clinical datasets to uncover novel drug candidates that might otherwise be overlooked. This synthesis of information holds the promise of not only expediting drug discovery, but also enhancing the probability of finding new, effective treatments for complex diseases. As we stand on the precipice of this new frontier, the question arises, how will AI's role evolve alongside other emerging technologies in drug discovery? Libraries of chemicals are tested en masse for activity against biological targets. This method, however, is resource-intensive and time-consuming. Enter artificial intelligence. AI revolutionizes this process by predicting how molecules will interact with these targets, effectively narrowing down the vast chemical landscape. By using algorithms trained on extensive biochemical and pharmacological data, AI models can identify promising candidates much faster than traditional methods. AI excels in simulating molecular interactions, allowing researchers to focus on compounds with the highest likelihood of success. What once took months or years can now be accomplished in weeks, drastically reducing the time required from initial screening to selecting candidates for clinical trials. This acceleration doesn't just save time, it reduces costs and increases the probability of discovering effective treatments. Yet, the integration of AI in drug discovery is only one part of a rapidly evolving landscape. As AI continues to refine and enhance the drug discovery process, the question remains, what other technological innovations will converge with AI to redefine how we combat disease? In the next chapter, we delve into the symbiotic relationship between AI and quantum computing, exploring how their combined capabilities are setting the stage for breakthroughs once considered science fiction. AI is transforming drug discovery by dramatically improving cost efficiency, a critical factor in an industry where developing a new drug can often exceed $1.8 billion. Traditionally, finding promising drug candidates involves screening massive chemical libraries in a costly, laborious quest for efficacy. But AI is slashing these expenses by pinpointing potential candidates early on. Through sophisticated algorithms, AI analyzes vast data sets to identify molecules most likely to succeed, drastically reducing the pool of candidates that need further testing. This means fewer resources spent on compounds that are unlikely to make it through clinical trials. Moreover, AI's ability to predict how a drug interacts with biological targets based on molecular structures and the wealth of genomic data available allows for a more precise approach to drug design. By refining this initial selection phase, pharmaceutical companies can potentially save millions of dollars, accelerating the journey from lab to market without sacrificing precision or safety. Yet, cost savings are just the beginning. As AI continues to evolve, its integration into drug discovery processes invites a broader question. Could the pace of innovation itself be fundamentally transformed? In our next chapter, we explore how AI is not just saving money, but also time, rewriting the timelines of drug development as we know them. Libraries of chemicals are tested for their ability to modify the target's activity. Now imagine integrating this traditional method with the extraordinary potential of quantum computing. While today's computers rely on bits, quantum computers use qubits, which can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This could, in theory, enable them to perform complex calculations at speeds unimaginable with classical machines. When paired with AI, quantum computing could revolutionize drug discovery by exponentially accelerating the identification of promising compounds. In practical terms, this means that AI could sort through enormous data sets to identify potential drug candidates, while quantum algorithms could simulate complex molecular interactions to predict their efficacy. The blend of these technologies could drastically reduce the time from initial discovery to clinical trials, cutting down what typically takes years to mere months or even weeks. Integrating AI with quantum computing holds the potential to tackle diseases previously deemed intractable. Yet this frontier is still largely uncharted, posing questions about scalability and practical applications. As we venture further into this realm, what challenges must we overcome to unlock the full potential of these technologies in drug discovery? Join us in the next chapter as we explore the hurdles and innovations shaping this exciting frontier. Libraries of chemicals are tested for their interaction with the target. AI-driven approaches are revolutionizing this stage by predicting how different molecules might bind to a target with speed and accuracy that was previously unimaginable. However, the path from a promising AI-identified compound to a market-approved medication is fraught with regulatory challenges. The regulatory landscape is inherently cautious, designed to ensure safety and efficacy through rigorous testing and data validation. For AI-driven drugs, this means overcoming the skepticism of established review processes that are still adapting to digital and machine learning methodologies. Regulatory bodies, like the FDA in the United States, require comprehensive evidence from clinical trials, which can be time-consuming and expensive. These trials must demonstrate not only the therapeutic promise of a compound, but also its safety and side effects in a diverse population. The standards for approval are evolving, but slowly. As AI continues to advance, regulators are exploring ways to accommodate these technologies without compromising patient safety. This involves developing new guidelines that can assess AI's role in drug discovery, ensuring that AI-generated data meets the same rigorous standards as traditional methods. In the next chapter, we delve into how AI is not only reshaping drug discovery, but also influencing the very framework of medical research, pushing boundaries in ways we are just beginning to understand. Libraries of chemicals are tested for their ability to affect a biological target. This method, while powerful, is resource-intensive and requires significant computational and financial investment. Enter AI, with its potential to revolutionize this process by predicting how different molecules might interact with specific targets, significantly speeding up discovery and reducing costs. But as we lean into this AI-driven future, we must consider the ethical and societal implications it brings along. First, there's the question of access. AI-driven drug discovery has the potential to create groundbreaking treatments. But will these innovations be available to all, or will they remain the privilege of the few? The involvement of big tech may expedite development, but it also raises concerns about monopolistic control over life-saving medications. Equally pressing are concerns about data privacy, as AI systems require vast amounts of data to function effectively. As these technologies advance, it is crucial to safeguard personal information and maintain transparency. Moreover, while AI can enhance efficiency, it also challenges traditional roles within scientific research, potentially displacing jobs or altering career paths. Balancing technological advancement with ethical responsibility is a delicate task. Looking forward, how will the integration of AI into drug development reshape the very landscape of medical research itself? Quantities of diverse compounds are tested rapidly for activity against disease-related targets. But as we've seen, traditional methods of drug discovery, while groundbreaking in their time, are fraught with challenges, lengthy timelines, high costs, and inefficiencies. Enter artificial intelligence, poised to revolutionize this landscape. By harnessing machine learning algorithms and deep neural networks, scientists can now predict how different compounds will interact with specific biological targets, drastically reducing the need for extensive physical testing. This means that potential drugs can be identified and optimized much faster than ever before. AI accelerates these processes by analyzing vast data sets far beyond human capacity, identifying patterns and relationships within biological systems that might otherwise remain hidden. With AI, the development of therapies for both common conditions and rare diseases, those often neglected due to limited commercial potential, could see unprecedented acceleration. Imagine a world where discovering new treatments isn't just faster, but also more precise and personalized. As AI integrates deeper into drug discovery, we stand on the brink of a new era in medicine, one where cures and treatments are within reach more quickly, efficiently, and accurately. As we ponder this transformative potential, we must ask ourselves, how will we navigate the ethical and societal implications that accompany the promise of a healthier future driven by AI?